Hi, this is Travis with Two Brothers Adventures. My brother Jack's behind the camera, running the camera. You might hear a hissing. That's our lantern, our propane lantern we got going because we're out here at night trying to get a better light. I'm going to do a review on my survival pack. My brother's very first video, the video we started with, was my brother's survival pack. He has a bit smaller survival pack than me. This is kind of probably a mid-sized survival pack. Each person's survival pack is individual to them and what they want to do and you know what you want in it. This is the one I put together and what I've been carrying so far. So I'm going to go through a quick review of it. First off, it's in in a bag I picked up at Walmart somewhere really cheap a couple years ago. I think it was on clearance or something like that. It's got a main outer pocket and then a main inner pocket. And there's only the two pockets. Start out with the outside of it to talk about. I took the original carrying strap that was on it off. I got two carabiners, and I took quite a bit of paracord and did a cobra stitch, survival bracelets and things like that. So this is paracord cobra stitched for the carrying strap. So I did that to have cordage. Paracord's always good to have in any kind of survival situation. And then I also have some lighter cordage that I had sewn on. This actually can go on as a bracelet or whatever. I just have it clipped on right now. Take that apart and use that for cordage. So I have that. I have extra carabiners on here in case one of these breaks that's holding it now, or just always good to have. And then on this far side, I have some more cordage. This is paracord that's got the center removed into a boondoggle, but this can come apart and be used. I got that on there. I have one of these micro Photon lights that's really bright LED, on and off. It's also got a little switch so you can turn it continuously on. If you need to have it continuously on without squeezing it, the little switch should go down like that, so you can don't have to pinch it. And then I have this cold steel I picked up a long time ago for fairly cheap. I never really know what to do with it. It's serrated in that, but it's perfect for it's got a really nice handle. That's what I liked about it. It's nice and big and easy to hold for the short little blade. So you could use this to as a striker, or you could use it to cut cordage or whatever you need. Comes in this nice little case that it clips in. So that's what I got on the outside. Oh man, smoked right in my eye. So that's what I got on the outside. In the first pocket here, so I'm going to pull this off so you can see. I'll go through the first pocket first. I got a pen, useful for, and some index cards. Now these index cards, I'm going to do what my brother did on his eventually. I haven't done it yet, where I'm going to index what's in each pouch and what I have. But I have a little binder clip on these, and I wanted to carry these. They're different fluorescent colors. Picked them up for really cheap. But I figured if you were really in a survival situation, especially if you were hiking or things like that, you could leave notes, around if searchers or people were looking for you. And these are really bright and would stand out, especially in the outdoors, being fluorescent. Someone come along, they'd easily see them. So I got those. Like I said, later on I'm going to index my stuff on there, but I haven't done that yet. So next, in the very front pocket, I have my fire kit. So this fire kit's in a waterproof case I picked up somewhere. I think it's a fishing kit from Plano, but it's waterproof. Not that anything in here necessarily matters if it gets wet or not. I got some cordage that is wax impregnated and stuff, but since I had it, it's light, it's waterproof. It opens up. In here I have some cotton swabs, some cordage that's wax impregnated. This came with my little strikers that we already did a review on. I got two of these. I got two of these in there, just in case one fails, and also because they're light and little and I have them. And then I got one magnesium bar with a striker on it, and I got more cotton, and then I got one wet fire. So quite a bit of fire starting capabilities in this kit. I also have my first aid kit in this survival pack. This is my first aid kit that I carry in there. That's in the front pocket. There's quite a bit of stuff in here. When I open it up, kind of go through everything that's in here. I got a couple really big Band-Aids. Actually, I think there's two. Yeah, two. These are actually antibiotic impregnated big patch Band-Aids. If you have a big scrape or something like that, they already have the antibiotics and stuff built in there. So those are what I have in the bottom. I have a myriad, quite a few different size Band-Aids for use primarily for scratches, things like that. I carry this. The nice thing that I really find useful about this, especially in this little compartment, is when I'm out with my kids and I carry this all the time, or with the Boy Scouts or things like that. If somebody gets hurt or something, it's easy to pull this out, use whatever I have in here, and it's really easy to replace it. So I try to really use this, and it's been really helpful because it's all there. So I have some Band-Aids. There's 4 alcohol prep pads in here. I have some burn cream. We're always doing stuff around fires and things like that in the outdoors, so I have some burn cream. And then I got some knuckle bandages, a couple knuckle bandages, some more bandages. And then I have, I think it's 14 butterfly bandages. These butterfly bandages are great for, if you get a really bad cut or something like that until you can get stitches. Those are important to have. Those, interestingly enough, a lot of survival kits, or not survival, first aid kits, even the really, a lot bigger ones, don't have butterfly bandages. So that's something to make sure and pick up and put in there. And then I have some good lip gloss that's SPF. You could use it for, obviously your lips, but in a survival situation, you could use it as sunblock as well. And then I have this old tin from, I don't know, a long time ago I had, that I put a bunch of medicine in. So I carry this around as well. In this tin, I have a bunch of Advil. I also have Benadryl. I figured that would be good, especially with our kids always being out. You never know when they're going to get something they're allergic to, when Benadryl could, especially out in the wilderness, maybe save their life if they're having some kind of allergic reaction. Got some Tylenol, and then also I have some Excedrin migraine. My wife's prone to migraines, things like that, or a really bad headache. They're really great. So kind of got them all mixed in this nice tin. The nice thing is it's really small, flat, so I can carry everything. And like I said, when I go out, I use these, or if someone needs them, I'll use them, and then I just replenish them when I get back home. So that all fits in this little kit really nice. So that's what I have primarily in my big pocket, or in the little pocket. Now I'm going to go into into the big main compartment. I have this old camera case that I had that I wanted to, kind of separate things in here so they were easy to get in and out. So we'll go through what I have inside of this camera case as everything falls out. Well, I have Advil that I should take out of here. I originally had a bunch of stuff in here until I got this other case. So this will actually I'll keep out now. Won't have that in there anymore. I got one surgical glove. We're gonna have to test this at some point. People said you can carry water in these, do some different things. So I put that in there because it was light and little. You could use it, I guess, if you could stretch it around and use it as a tourniquet or something like that. So I put that in there. We'll see what we can use that for in the future. After wasn't sure it was really going to work, but we did a bunch of tests on some of our other videos, and aluminum foil actually worked pretty good for several things, including even, possibly signaling. I got about 2 feet here folded up. It's really thin and light, so you can make a bowl out of it, do some different things with that, so that's in there. I have a whistle, for emergency whistle. And then I have this 4-in-1 tool, also another whistle. I should probably slim this down and get rid of one of them. We tried to use the magnifying glass on this thing to start a fire. It didn't work real great. It's an alright whistle. It's got a compass on it, so that's why I've left it in here so far. I have a roll of dental floss. I picked this up because dental floss is, there's a lot, not really sure, 55 yards. There's 55 yards of dental floss here, really light and little. Could use it for lashing or something like that. It could be, really useful. A lot of cordage in a little compartment. I have a Leatherman little micro tool. So this little micro tool has scissors. Most importantly, or the primary reason I have it, it's got some really nice tweezers. Got a screwdriver, a punch, a bottle opener, a small blade on the other side. Just a useful tool to have. Primarily, like I said, I use it for the tweezers, especially here in the desert where we live. Seems like we pull a lot of cactus out of our kids, so that's why I carry that. I have a Husky LED flashlights, the AA. It's actually pretty bright. I don't know if you can kind of see that. LED lights are great, especially for survival situations, because the battery in this thing will last 8, 10, 12 hours. It's bright enough to see and walk with if I had to. It's not too big. And then I also have a spare battery for it.